then let's talk about sales agents. What is a sales agent? So a sales agent is a company that signs an agreement with the producers of a film and represents this film internationally for festivals and for sales. And yes, there are sales for short films out there. It's a smaller field, but they do exist. So me as a sales agent, I will sign this agreement with you, and then from that point on, I will handle all of the festival submissions for your film, and I will try to also sell your film. We as sales agents, we travel to all of these film festivals, to all of these markets, and we have relationships with programmers. Like we know these programmers, we meet them very often at these festivals, and they start to trust us because we present them with a selection of films. So very often I can submit a film to a festival without paying a submission fee because I will get a waiver code to do that because the programmer knows me. Although that will happen more often with feature films than with short films because, like I said, there are so many short films that are being produced that I will meet with the festival programmer. They'll give me a waiver code to submit the feature films for free, but not for the short films, and I will still have to pay the submission fee to submit to that festival. So that doesn't mean that I can guarantee that your film will be selected to a festival. No sales agent can do that. Don't trust anyone that will tell you that. Your film will still go through the selection process of the festival, but it was presented to a festival programmer, so if there's any background information that they should know, I can tell them that. It's basically I'm pitching the film to them, and when they watch the film, they will have this pitch in the back of their head as they're watching the film, as opposed to if you're just submitting the film through the platform, the film just arrives in front of the programmer's eyes, completely, new, without any sort of like information. So apart from that, like I mentioned, sales agents can also try to sell your film. So in the case of short films, there are some TV channels that acquire short films here in Europe. So for instance, Canal Plus, which is a French TV channel, is a channel that very often buys short films. There are some others in Europe. There are also some platforms that can buy your short film. These are very small amounts, but they exist, and they are ways of making your short film be seen by more people. And a sales agent will have the contacts, the professional relationships with these buyers that are acquiring content. And sometimes what we also do is that we sell, especially for the platforms, a package of films. So I have 10 short films in my catalog. They're the platform looking for content, and instead of signing one contract with every single producer to acquire one short film, they can sign a contract with me, and then they can get 10 short films. So your film might be sold in a package with other films because of that. So I think that's an advantage of having a sales agent, that a sales agent will expand the possibilities of your film being more successful. A sales agent will also perhaps know more festivals than you as you're starting out as a filmmaker. We are dealing with festivals every year. We have a huge list of festivals in our database because we have worked with many films and many different short films. So even the niche film festivals that I mentioned before, we know a lot of these niche festivals because we have already worked with films that fit a certain type of niche and went through those films through their festival route. So like I said, I think when possible, it's always an advantage to work with a sales agent.